Last week we received the new mech islet, and along with it, we got Bogle, the air primordial. Ever since the release of the first primordial, there has been much speculation about the statues that inspired these monsters. For those who don't know, the primordials come from ancient statues in Dawn of Fire, where they used to store diamonds. Later, they were reused on the ethereal island as decorations for the Formula of Life event, and now on the islets, they're coming to life. At the moment, 3 statues have yet to become monsters, but many people in the community have already started theorizing about other statues that could become monsters in the future. In this video, we're going to talk about something that happened in the latest episode of My Singing Monsters Live, where many are discussing an image that might have confirmed that those other statues could also become monsters, and also a small comment from the monster handlers that may confirm that the Celestial Elders are coming to the original My Singing Monsters on Celestial Island. So without further delay, let's get into it. First, let's talk about these new statues that could become monsters in the future. As I mentioned, this theory has been around in the game's community for a while. Ever since the primordials were introduced, some people have speculated whether the statues that store coins in Dawn of Fire could turn into monsters in the future. Perhaps even primordials with double, triple elements and so on. These theories were always just speculation. But even so, players continue to discuss the unused statues. Recently, during the My Singing Monsters live stream, we saw a promotion featuring diamonds and coins in Dawn of Fire to celebrate the release of Bogle, which makes sense since Bogle is a diamond statue in that game. But this image got people thinking for a few reasons. The first is that we see Bogle's statue transforming into a monster in Dawn of Fire, which made some fans wonder if this means Bogle will be coming to that game in the future. Personally, I don't think that's something to theorize about just yet. It seems to just be a promotional image to celebrate his release. But more importantly, in that same image, there's a statue behind Bogle, a coin statue that looks more like a chest or even a mimic. This statue also seems to be transforming, and the monster handlers even mention it during the live stream. I'll let you see for yourself.
Here in Dawn of Fire, we continue the fun Bogle-centric celebration with 100% more in the featured currency packs, the coffer of coins, and the globe of diamonds. It almost seems, if you look quickly, or maybe not quickly, that the statue of Bogle there almost seems to be coming alive. You know, the eyes so bright, so shiny. Yeah. And what's happening on the coffer of coins there? There's also something weird going on with that eye. It almost looks like one of the obstacles on Mech Islet, one of the emitters of those interesting islet trees. Yes, perhaps just some sort of
perhaps
glitch.
a error? No.
Yes, a mechanical difficulty?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
All right.
As we saw, they comment on the image and even joke about a mistake with the statue behind Bogle, which looks a lot like something from the Mech Islet. So after seeing this, it's becoming more and more likely that these community theories could become reality someday. We saw a monster that was once a statue turn into a living creature, and right behind it, another statue is also transforming, which could be a small spoiler. One day we might get a primordial island, and these coin storing statues in Dawn of Fire could be multi-element primordials. I've even seen some people speculate about ethereal element primordials. Some are saying that this new monster could be the mechanical primordial, and that in the future more of these monsters might appear on new islands or even on the islets. I don't know if that will really happen, but I'm definitely putting my hopes on those statues becoming monsters one day. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Now, in another moment during the live stream, something a bit suspicious happened that left some fans curious. It was right before the monster handlers talked about the Dawn of Fire statues. They were talking about the Celestial of the month and how we're just days away from getting it on Starhenge. Then this happened.
Or by buying it on Starhenge before the end of June.
Yes, in its elder form there in Dawn of Fire.
Elder Celestials.
Yeah, but what? Elder Celestials? What are you talking about, David? We don't talk about those words here on the program.
As we can see, it seems like Matt was trying to hide something, or at least cover up what was being said. David had started to say something about the Celestial Elders, but didn't finish the sentence. It sounded like he was going to say something more, maybe Celestial Elders on Celestial Island, who knows? But what makes this even more interesting is that we're approaching the Mind Boggle event, which for those who don't know was the event that introduced the first adult Celestial back in August. So let's keep our eyes open. Maybe during this year's Mind Boggle event in August we'll finally get the Celestial Elders in the original My Singing Monsters. And just as a reminder, in the old version of the Celestial Islands collection book, the Elders class was listed. So this comment from the monster handlers might really be teasing the long-awaited arrival of these Celestials. But that's it for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments, and let's wait and see if all this really becomes a reality in the future. See you next time.